Oh. Oh, hello. Hello there. Didn't see you there. Didn't see you there. I don't know when this is going up, but Starfield came out today, the early access, and woo boy. It is a game. It's a game. And it seems like people are divided. Not divided, but like it seems like it's not the beloved 100 Metacritic score every Xbox fan wanted it to be, which, can I just say, you people that care about reviews, you're fucking weird. You're one of the most weird, awkward human beings in the history of ever. You're also probably dumb. Like, you have to be dumb to care. Does a review actually physically or personally or mentally affect your enjoyment of a game? I'm just curious. There are awful games. And I mean some awful games that I have enjoyed. The Sonic Adventure games? Hell, I'll admit this right now. I put like 12 to 15 hours into Anthem. I thought it was fun to fly around as a robot. One of the most hated games, I think, ever. Hell, even the glitch fest that was Cyberpunk, when it came out, was fine. I liked the last Pokemon game. It only got 55 hours from me, which is not a lot for a Pokemon game. You should be pushing 80 to 120. But anyway, it's just weird. Like, everyone's shitting on IGN for giving it a 7 out of 10. And who the fuck cares? Who cares? Who cares? Does it affect you? I don't get it. I probably just never will. And it's huge console war bullshit too. You know, my favorite thing ever. It's just like, ugh. Also, I didn't pay for early access, which is why I'm still playing this. Sure, it's on Game Pass. I have Game Pass. I'll be playing it. And I'm going to do the crazy, fucked up thing of deciding if I like it on my own by playing it. I know. All right, everyone stop booing. Stop booing me. Just try it. Just try it out. Every Xbox player is going to throw shit at Spider-Man 2, just like they did God of War. And then there was the whole Redfall Forspoken war of 2 shitty games being released for each platform. Oh, is this important? You know, I give up. We'll New Game Plus it and replay it again. But come on, there's just too much.
Is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs...
Oh boy, this requires a fucking college course. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to talking. I'll get it later. Reviews, stop caring. Stop fucking caring. Stop. Unless you're like the actual developer, I don't see how anyone ever cares. Who cares? Media is an opinionated thing. You all thought it was going to get hundreds or near it, like fucking Baldur's Gate 3 and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sorry. It's got a score right now that's tied with this game, Final Fantasy 16, which I'm more than okay with. I fucking love this game. If I enjoy Starfield the way I enjoy this, holy fuck. This broad is hot. I would absolutely shklagingi her bagingi. Anyways, it's just been exhausting. And you know, I appreciate the Twitter and Facebook algorithms showing me things I'm interested in, but man, lately I feel like they're both on steroids. It's like you've typed Starfield into your phone. Here is nothing but Starfield content. It's like I also like sports. I also like other games and consoles. I also like certain pro athletes. I like certain singers and bands. It's like there's a plethora of things my social media scrolling could show me, but it is 100% shit flinging from the console war nerds. Once in a while, though, I'll happen onto a tweet that's actually someone on my side, and it's so many people in the comments agreeing with them. And I'm like, where have you been? Where have you been? It's an automatic follow, and I mute anyone in the thing that's arguing against it. What I don't understand about you fucking nerds that just own one console, number one, are you broke? And number two, and see if you can follow me on this one. Imagine a year where you could enjoy Tears of the Kingdom, Final Fantasy 16, and Starfield. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be so cool? Then you don't have to sit there and fucking throw shit at all the other games that come out for other consoles. You could just experience it for yourself. It's insane to me. It's insane to me.
If you're there beside me. Always. And I'll be beside you too.
I don't know what to do. It's just like it's a losing battle.
We'll make him proud.
Calling someone a Sony pony or an Xbot too, by the way, you are just fully admitting you've never had sex. You've never had sex. You have no kids. You may never have kids. But yikes. You are I'm a 35-year-old man playing video games and putting it on the internet. You're 100 times more cringy than I'll ever be. Just call people assholes. Or fucknuts. Why do they have to have a name designated by what child's plastic box they like? All right. That's almost 10 minutes of complaining. It's so funny. Every PlayStation fan is just holding up screenshots of Spider-Man Miles Morales, which got an 87 next to Starfield, and they were like, you Xbots were saying about Spider-Man games? People are holding up pictures of like God of War's reviews and Zelda's reviews next to Starfield. I guess it is the 33rd highest ranked game this year and the 7th highest ranked Xbox game. Also, people think IGN and GameSpot have an agenda against Xbox. Someone literally posted all of the reviews for Xbox exclusives in the last 2 years, and it is nothing but fucking 10s and 9s with a few 8s. Like, can you just accept that some people fucking maybe have different opinions than you? Like, fuck, man. Also, you can just not care. I promise you, you can just not care. I was told Anthem was a dumpster fire. If you have GameFly actually puts the user scores from the GameFly website on top of the Metacritic scores. And you can actually like see how a game is, and I swear to God, Anthem, it had like a 2-star rating out of 10, and it was not it was not good. But I was like looking at gameplay YouTube videos, and I was looking at trailers, and I was like, I don't know, man, this game looks cool. I'm gonna try it. And I did, and it was fine. I could tell you this too, the reverse can happen. A game could be critically acclaimed, and I think it's a ball of ass.
But safety breeds complacency.
I'm not a big fan of Fallout New Vegas. It just seems like a way shittier Outer Worlds, which I know was made by the same dev team. I think New Vegas was made by Bethesda, but a group of people left and founded Obsidian or started working at Obsidian. I don't know. I know that it was mostly the same team that made each game, and Outer Worlds just seems like a way better New Vegas in space. There was a game for PS5 that I rented. I forget the name of it. I forget what it was called. Noami? It was some game where you play as some little girl wandering through the forest, and you got a big magical spear. I played it for 2 hours and put it the fuck down. The scores it had on Metacritic and Gamefly were amazing, and I was like, what the fuck? Did we play a different game? So, yeah, fucking only you. Only you. Yes, you. Should judge a game if you fucking like it or not. I don't know, man. My brain just doesn't. It's got to be young people that have way too much time on their hands. That's what it is. Why is the music still going? Did I not kill who I was supposed to? Okay. You know how I think you tell if a game is good or not? Is how much staying power does it have? I guess that's not even good or not. That I don't know. I kind of feel like God of War Ragnarok kind of came and went. You know? I feel like rarely do people talk about even this game anymore. To a degree, I mean, even Elden Ring is kind of slowed down. Zelda is still very talked about. I see people every day building the most ridiculous shit in Tears of the Kingdom, and I just want to say I've recently been bitten by that bug. The other night, I had a little bit to drink. I didn't want to stream or record. I was like, I'm taking tonight off. And I literally fucked with trying to build, like, the ultimate, like, hover bike. I was successful for the most part, but I, like, kept falling off of it once I got, like, high enough, and then the battery started running out. I mean, it's just... It's something you have to get into. Like, I've played the game 90 hours, I think, and I'm, like, just now. Like, oh, I think I want to build stuff. I don't know how anyone hates this game. Also, since when, like, it's sitting at, like, 87 right now. Since when is 87 bad on any merit? Unless you're a fucking Asian kid whose, like, parents think you're going to be a doctor. 87s are just dandy in all walks of life. I'm sorry. It looks like they made a good game. And the fact that the game is as big as it is and most people are liking it, it's like, what's the problem here? You guys all just wanted it to get 100 and be better than Tears of the Kingdom? Is that it? It wasn't going to happen. The level of Nintendo polish is never going to be beaten. That's why Baldur's Gate 3 I don't think is going to win. I think all the game-breaking glitches of Act 3 are going to kill it. And it was a little bit buggy on release, and so I don't know. If people were going to pander to Pokemon and rip on Scarlet and Violet for how glitchy and broken it was on release, then you have to do it for that one too. The only saving grace it had is that it's such a long fucking game, as it was taking people a while to get to that point. And a lot of people have even said, people who are fans of the game are like, I put it down, I'm waiting for a patch. I don't want to... Wait, did I just... Can I have a map, please? Where is the map? Do I not have a map? Fuck, I went backwards. I'm sorry, everyone. I was too busy ranting. We'll play Starfield when it comes out. I think it comes out next week, Wednesday. I'm not sure if she's working the next day. If she's working the next day or works a night shift, I'm usually down here doing this after the bundle of joy goes to bed. Wow, that actually looks fucking cool. Can you imagine if you just lived somewhere where that was sticking out of the ground? A game I like, a game I was pumped to come out, but just because I own an Xbox and all my PlayStation and Nintendo friends make fun of me that we have nothing to play. I needed Starfield to get perfect scores. Imagine that being your fucking life. I can't imagine being a bigger fucking loser. It is mostly losers. It's guys in their 20s that girls do not talk to. That console war. And I'm assuming teenagers, and I'm assuming like 12-year-olds. That's the last time I've never console warred. Ever. The first and only time someone even asked me about a console was, I think I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. And I was known as like the video game kid for some weird reason, even though fucking everyone had at least one console. I had an N64 and a PlayStation, and some kid came up to me one day and he was like a popular kid too. Oh, good, another one of these. Fucking fantastic. Anyways, he was like, "Do you like PlayStation or N64?" And I was like, at the time, I was literally just playing like Crash Bandicoot. It had nothing to do with what I actually thought was better or not. And so I was just like, I don't know, I've been playing more PlayStation lately, and he just goes, N64's got better graphics, man. I was like, yeah, I mean, I have one of those too, and I like Mario. I really like Mario 64, and he was like, whatever, and he walked away. He like wanted an argument out of me for some stupid reason. It was so fucking weird. Even, so I officially ditched Sony during the Xbox 360 era just because I was so fucking addicted to Gears and Halo. And Sony, for the most part, got away from, like, Crash and Spyro games, which were my, like, bread and butter with PlayStation. And so I never had a PS3. And I liked my Xbox 360 so much that I was like, all right, I guess I'll just get an Xbox One. Man, was that the generation to not miss out on Sony. The Xbox One generation is sad. I'm sad I was a part of it. Just nothing. Like, all I remembered as is I played through Halo and Gears once and was like, oh, the games aren't as good anymore. Ow. And then all my friends with PS4s were enjoying God of War 2016, Bloodborne, a whole lot. It looked like a fun console. Those of you that are fans of the channel, Uncle Phil had one. Or his brother did, but he lived with his brother. And I remember every time I was over there, we would play something different for PS4. And I was like, oh man, I fucking sided with the wrong team for a generation. To be fair, though, at the time I was at in my life, there was really no money for multiple consoles. I skipped out on the Wii U in favor of the 3DS. All of my friends who are in lockstep with me on their love of Nintendo even said, man, my fucking Wii U is the most regretful console I've ever bought. Which is like, ouch. So I don't think I missed out there. And plus, you know, I give Nintendo credit for they released a lot of games kind of side by side, like the biggest one being Smash Bros. And I was like, oh fuck, I get to play Smash Bros. Even though I don't have like the mainline console. Like, yeah, hell yeah. So kudos to you, Nintendo, for being cool like that. I don't even know what characters I missed out on. What characters were in the DS version that were not in the Wii U version and vice versa? I have no idea. I'm trying to think, did I ever argue with my friends that owned a PS3 and not a 360? I don't think so. I don't know, my friends and I were fucking normal. They would come over and be like, oh, could we play Halo? I don't have an Xbox. I'd be like, yeah, man, sure. And then I'm trying to think, what PS3 exclusive did I want to play that a friend had? I played some of the God of Wars at sleepovers. I'm trying to think. There was another game called Champions. It was like a Diablo clone, and it was good. It was really good. Mr. Byrne, if you're out there watching, those were the best sleepovers ever. It literally was just co-op Diablo. And we fucking played the shit out of it all night. I really never cared. Once in a while, people would be like, oh, you don't own a PS3? I'd be like, yeah, you know, Halo and Gears is just kind of my thing right now. They'd be like, oh, okay, that's normal. That's cool. That's the correct way to go through life, people. Not, fucking pony, Sony Pony X-Bot. Oh my god. Oh, you fucking X-Bot, Sony. Oh. Fucking losers. IGN hates fucking Microsoft, man. There's a conspiracy to just hate Microsoft, man. Everyone's mad that someone reviewed Starfield that made an anti-Xbox fucking article. All he hated was their Activision acquisition, which if you didn't hate it, you're a fucking cuck. You're an absolute fucking deep-throating fucking dipshit. Oh yeah, no, consolidation of corporations is always good. Look what it's done to our streaming services, which we all love right now, right? Right? They're all amazing right now. No one's mad at any of them for any reason. Sure? No, Disney's not too big either. No. Were you happy when Disney bought your childhood? Yeah, sure you were. So for this dude to say, yeah, I'm not a fan of Microsoft buying this massive video game company, yeah, it was a good thing to say and not like... Imagine being such a fucking dipshit fan of whatever bullshit console you own that you become pro fucking, like, acquisition. You fucking cuck. Oh, man. I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't imagine. I'm so happy I have a PlayStation 5, too. If I just had a Series S and a Nintendo, I'd be very sad. If I just had my Switch, I'd be very sad. If I just had one console for this generation right now, I'd be very sad, because they be just giving out bangers. And I hope Starfield is a banger. I hope every night before bed when I'm like, what should I stream, what should I record, I hope every console gives me a reason to go, hey, pick me. That's what it is, to actually enjoy things rather than go on fucking Twitter and be like, Xbox, Sony, Pony, Final Fantasy 16 sucks, oh, God of War sucks, oh, Starfield is gonna suck, oh my god, Xbox, I literally want to beat you up. I literally want to cause you physical harm in a video game. Which makes that satire, which makes it not a violation of Twitch's terms of service. Thank you very much. I want to hurt you in a video game. I want to play you in Smash and give you 5 lives, and I'll take 2. And I want to beat you where I don't lose any lives, and I want to embarrass you. We need more bullying. We need more kids shoved into lockers. But not for being gay or different or whatever the reasons used to be when I was growing up. We need to shove kids into lockers that are going on social media talking about ponies and Xbox. Those, you need to be shoved into a locker. Make your fucking divorced parents buy you both consoles. You have 2 Christmases. Ask one for a PlayStation, ask one for the Xbox.
Let's not do that again.
Fucking, you don't even want to see. I think one reviewing magazine, PC Gamer, gave it like a 66 out of 100. Again, any review of any game will never ever affect my enjoyment of it, ever. It's insane too, like reviewers were afraid to put up their scores.
But in numbers like these,
One reviewer could not stop saying positive things about it. The only thing he said that was wrong was, he was like, I would play through the main story as fast as possible. And like, some people really asked him to elaborate and were like, are you saying most of the game is shit and it only gets good like after the end game stuff? And he was just like, listen, I'm not trying to spoil anything. He's like, that's just how I played it. There were a lot of people I know that played God of War like that. The new one, Ragnarok, they were basically like, nah, I got through that story in 10 seconds and then went and did all the side missions. Which, I don't know, it depends on the game. Because sometimes those side missions level you up and give you cool armor and weapons. So you're like, I'm not going to just go through the game. If you go through the game and don't do any side missions, you could miss out on some cool shit that will make the main story better.
Drake's breath.
And then I saw some things that were like, no, you should do the side missions. So who knows? I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know, but I'm excited. Next Wednesday, come to the channel. We will be playing Starfield, which I'm sure goddamn everyone else will be playing it that day too that didn't pre-order it like a fucking nerd. I do some nerdy shit in my life. Paying extra to play a game 5 days early, you are fucking off your rocker. I wouldn't have paid extra to play God of War Ragnarok early, and I was pretty fucking excited for that game. I would never do that. If it was like a month early, okay, we'll talk. This looks exactly like the blobs from fucking Demon Souls. You want to give me the game a month early? Okay. and charge me maybe 10 to 15 more for the game. You know, I don't even know, man. Man, even yeah, I don't know. I don't know. A month though would intrigue me. If it was like the deluxe version of the game or something that maybe came with the DLC, then yeah, I'm sold. If the first two like DLCs are free and I get the game a month early, okay, fine. It's got to save me money. It's got to be 5 days? They were charging like $20 more for 5 days. That's literally just companies preying on people's FOMO reflex. Fear of missing out. That's why it's funny. We've been here streaming. I don't know where you've been. I don't know your life, bro. Also, I'm sorry you don't own an Xbox and you won't get to play it, but I will. Sounds like broke. That shit's gonna be fun. At least I hope it is. When people call it Skyrim in space, though, I get nervous because I didn't like Skyrim. I don't know. I tried Skyrim like 4 different times through like 6 different decades. I tried it when I was in high school. I tried it when I was in college. I tried it after college. I just couldn't. I don't know why. Everyone's always like, dude, it's like one of the most influential, best games ever. And I'm like, you could be right. It's just not for me. Oh my god, this guy is legitimately gonna fucking kill me. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta... Can I not attack it while it's on fire? Oh, you idiot. Alright, every time this thing hits me, he's taking chunks of health out. Chunks. Remember when this video was 10 minutes long and I was like, okay, enough ragging on console war bullshit and caring about reviews, and now here we are half an hour in. Oops! This shit just makes me so needlessly mad, and I need to stop. I need to stop caring. If people want to get mad over the shit other people enjoy, then they can do that. Okay, I have to leave this thing alone now. No, don't attack it. Oh, God. Wow, her attacks do nothing. Oh, God, get out of the wall. God damn it. Oh, my God. God, do it. No, it's not going to be like No Man's Sky. That's a bad comparison, too. People who say that obviously did not play No Man's Sky. Also, if you have Game Pass, it's fucking free. So, like, you might as well fucking try it. Like, it's free. If people were like, yeah, I don't know if I want to spend, you know, $70 on something I don't know if I'm going to like, then yeah, it's fair. But if you got Gamefly, it's like, what exactly is your excuse? Which was smart by Xbox, by the way. I can tell you this, if it wasn't on Game Pass, it probably wouldn't be as played as much as it's going to be. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am dodging as best I can. Oh, come on. Okay, once I stopped being an idiot, this boss ended up being okay. Oh god. Hey, ice bitch. This thing's on fire. You want to help? Ow. What is this thing and why am I fighting it? I don't want to anymore. I came into this thing's home and decided I was going to fuck it up. Ow. 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 No. I don't know what that game is. First-person shooters are lame. Ow. Wow. That thing just... I don't know what the fuck else to do against this thing. I have to kill it here. Yes. Yes. Fine, I'll download it. I don't know if I'll go on tonight, but I'll download it. Holy fuck, gnarled scale. We had like 4 or 5 Zelda streams. Where were you? We're like halfway through the Gerudo story. Nowhere to be seen. Oh, look here. Take my bag of balls, Jill. Been waiting. You've been missing. We literally had like 4 episodes exploring the depths and then started the Gerudo thing. Now I'm waiting because I need to Google whatever the hell it is to do. She talks about uniting some pillars or some shit, and I have no idea what to do. They're still on the channel. My channel keeps all the videos for up to 7 days. They're still on there. There's proof I am not lying. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Can I have that? Where are we supposed to go, Batman? This game could literally just be medieval Batman. Medieval Batman and I don't know what you would call her. Mr. Freeze's daughter. The wife and kid are amazing. They're both asleep. She's got to be up at 5 a.m. and I got to be up whenever the little lady decides to destroy me. Our daughter can get out of the crib now. Which means this morning she woke up and came into my bed and slapped me in the arm until I woke up. Great stuff. Oh yes, here's a candle. Yes, I'm going to be burning off me pubes later. We be burning. Those 2 chicks look the same. Oh, that was creepy. Final Fantasy 16 has funny character models. I'm sorry. There's just something off about them. They look good. The game is beautiful. It's just there's just something like they just don't look real. They look like very, very well done realistic plastic and clay.
so glad you're safe.
Wait, we were underground in a volcano. Now we're in a house. Did I miss something?
Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady, but I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch?
A lot of people seem to be pumped for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. What the fuck is that? Is it the sequel to 7?
Giving thanks.
Was there never a sequel to 7? It's like easily the most popular one.
Oh, fiend!
I should probably beat 7 at some point.
We have to
The remake was my first game ever, and I was having fun with it, but I forget what came out. Some stuff came out that made me go, no more of this game.
Lady Marley.
Trying to think, I bought it right when I got my PS5.
Go.
My mom got me like a GameStop gift card, and I was like, oh, I could try Final Fantasy VII finally. No, I'm not bald. No. I got more hair than I know what to do with. I fucking hate it. I could barely get a fucking comb through this thing. You ever seen the show Archer? That's what my hair looks like. I have to get it cut every 2 months. There's fucking way too much of it.
Go on, stop dawdling.
Am I bald? I wouldn't care if I was.
You were always so kind to me.
I'm fucking jealous of bald people.
In the darkness.
I almost went bald.
Care, my lady.
There was like a year or two where my hairline climbed a bit, and I was like, "Oh fuck, are we going bald?" I was like, "All right, I'm not gonna fight it." And I was literally like a month away from shaving it off, and then it stopped, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And it still grew and came in pretty well, so I was like, "All right." That was scary for a year or two, but it's fine now.
You promised to do the same.
Dude, getting a haircut feels amazing.
Come on, Clive.
My favorite part is the fucking
All right.
shampoo afterwards. Which, by the way, you people at Hair Cuttery, stop asking me if I want the shampoo. You know I want the fucking shampoo. After you're done giving me the cut. I paid for it. You might as well fucking give it to me. It's like going to a restaurant and asking your patrons, do you guys want the free bread? Yeah, I want the free bread. Dude, you're like 17. Glow up? Glow ups cannot happen till your 20s. Take it from me, who was a fat, disgusting teenager that had a glow up into a fucking just a chubby, kind of fat Ryan Reynolds with a beard. Who are we fighting now? What is going on? I'm so lost in this story. No, I go to Hair Cuttery. This old Indian man cuts my hair. And he's got a crazy story too. He basically married some really rich fucking lady who he legitimately liked. They lived in India, and she ran some IT firm that was hired by like Microsoft, Google, and Apple in like 1 year, and her business like exploded. And she was like, we have to move to America now. And he was like, okay. They move, and he's like, he tried to open up his own barber shop, and it did not work. And so he got a job at Hair Cuttery, and his wife is like, you don't have to do this. I make enough money for us to live in luxury and have you not work. And he still fucking cuts hair just because he likes doing it, and he does a fucking masterful job. Supercuts. I think I went to Supercuts once. They were fine.
How many of
Oh my god, look at this big boy. I went to Supercuts during COVID. Is that the place that fucking like advertises like hot women in their commercials? Or is that Sport Clips? There's one that tries to make their haircut experience like fucking going to Hooters. I'm trying to think. I think it's Sport Clips. It's literally like, come in and get the VIP treatment, hot towel and all, and it's like a half-naked girl in a skimpy polo shirt and booty shorts, and it's like, dude, I'm going for a fucking haircut. Like, why I'm not going to a strip club? You don't need to like entice me to get a haircut. I need a haircut. Also, I don't know, if you're a dude and you're spending like over $30 for a haircut, you got problems. But to be fair, haircuttery is like $24 right now, and I always tip him like $5. So I'm $1 short on being part of that dumb fucking expensive haircut crew. God, I remember in high school. Hope my mom never sees this episode. In high school, my dad made me go see this one haircut chick. At first, I thought we went for convenience because she was like down the street. She owned her own business. It was like one of those like, I live here and my business is here type places. I think she lived upstairs. She was fucking hot as hell. I'm talking like porn star, massive tatas, thick ass, juicy booty. And on her desk where she would cut your hair, there were pictures of her and her friends from like past Halloweens where she was in like half naked slutty costumes. And I was like, oh, this is why dad comes here. God, was she hot. She was smoke show. She looked like, you know what? I'm not going to name porn star names. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to trap myself like that. But God, was she hot. I stopped going, though, eventually, because that lady had no fucking clue what she was doing with sideburns. And in high school, you had to have them sideburns. Do the big, there we go. Do the big flamed. There we go. Man, this game is just getting more fun. As we unlock icons, this is getting addictive. Can I fucking save it now? Thank you. I was like waiting to fucking end the episode. I do not have sideburns anymore, by the way. It was high school. I have a fucking beard now. So technically, yeah, I guess I do, but they connect a beard. And I don't think the young people should be making fun of anyone's haircuts. If you got that fucking broccoli-style haircut, the Patrick Mahomes, number one, you're unoriginal. Number two, you look like a fucking idiot. Number three, 10, 15 years from now, like me, you'll go, wow, that was my hair. Fucking dumb as hell, wasn't it? I see that at my gym all the time. Everyone's just got that dumbass haircut with the fucking with like the absolute shaved sides and then the broccoli on top. And God, there's no way girls are fucking you. There's no way they're doing it.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the patriarch do things.
It's okay. People my generation in high school, people were getting frosted tips. Because the Backstreet Boys did it or some shit. I don't know. Everyone basically walked around looking like Guy Fieri. And they thought it was great. And I did not do that. But I guarantee you they walk around now and they're like, what the fuck was wrong with me? And the answer was a lot. Ugh. All right. I am going to head to bed because I'm fucking tired. But I don't know. I may go into a sewer right now. I'm gonna go into a sewer. You know, like a sewer that's outside. I'm gonna go into a sewer, take off the top, crawl down the sewer, and jerk off.